Hey guys, welcome back. This is Lucid. We are going to be hopping back into our multiplayer game with Mictlan, late age Mictlan, and it's turn 22. So, if you recall, we had some big things happen last episode. We had Midgard. I'm sorry. Yeah, Midgard declared war on Man. Olm has pulled his troops out. Utgard is under new leadership. So we will be seeing what they have to say this turn. So all this diplomatic jumping on top of me has kind of ended. A messenger has arrived from Utgard. Hello, little people. The previous king of Utgard has been promoted to the office of Vice Deputy Ice Sculptor for the Southern District. As you can imagine, this is a very exciting career opportunity for him. And he left his previous post with haste, leaving me to pick up the pieces where he left off. You'll have to forgive me for a while as I'm getting used to telling you small people apart. The details are so small, but I'm getting the hang of it. Some of you are sort of horse-shaped. Some of you run around covered in metal. Others completely naked. Seems like a waste of time to me, but it's really... it seems a waste of time to me, really, but it's a job and it pays the bills and somebody's got to do it right. Anyways, I'm busy sorting through all the notes you left my predecessor. Try not to fight too much amongst yourselves. It's a bad influence on children. Make them all want to become gamma herdings when they grow up. Those guys are insufferable. Okay, so anyway, that is a message from Utgard. And hopefully he sends a message to me. No, okay. Don't mind the flavor, not trying to imply anything diplomatically or otherwise. Thanks for having me in the game. Thanks to those who got back to me regarding Diplo. If you haven't heard, please send a note. In particular, if you had any kind of nap, I'll honor those. Okay. So, not a message from him to me. And actually, this finding him and then him getting up to speed and playing the first turn took us like almost 3 weeks. So that's one of the reasons... That's about half of the reason why a while ago there was a huge delay in me putting up videos was you can't put them up until it's like 5 turns to the point where the video is going up. So, yeah. That was a delay. The other half was, of course, me just being lazy. Okay, now we have a message from Man. Greetings, noble Mictlan. We come waving the olive branch of peace. Midgard, a supposed ally, has broken agreements and attacked us without notice. There's nothing to be gained for either you or I in pursuing a war that takes neither of us closer to valuable thrones. We have many forces hidden in your territories that we're going to attack this month, but there now seems to be a little point, so we start to withdraw those forces from your territory. I'm not really sure about that. Most of my territory I have left is forted, and most of the forted stuff is being patrolled, but maybe. So we start to withdraw those forces from your territory. If you are in agreement, we shall sign a 2-month nap with you with no intention of breaking in the future unless you're vying for ascension. The cause of our problem stemmed from the division of the borderlands, and we propose that these be reestablished in accordance with our initial talks. You have no reason to like us, but you can trust us, which this is true. I do feel I can trust Daz. I do not... I like the player. I do not necessarily like his character in this game. Okay. So we did that. Okay, message from Midgard. Greeting, bloodmen. We tell you we moves into the wash. We hope... Okay, this is a water province. We hope we not meet your fishmen there. But if we do, then let's not have this be a cause of war and accept whatever the outcomes are as a result. Okay. He says he's moving towards Ulm and Avalon. Yeah. Okay, so no real news. Okay, we found a place of prophecy, which reveals the Dominion score graph, which is awesome because it is the least useful score graph of all. So, if you were wondering which nation has the most Dominion, the answer is Midgard, followed by Utgard. If you're wondering who has the least Dominion, that would be me. I'm definitely in first place for lowest Dominion. But this doesn't really tell you much, because Dominion net, this is you know, indicated by not how many provinces you have in your dominion, but also by how many candles are in those. But these are probably some of the bigger nations up here at the top. Though I'm not horribly small, but this is deceptively small because I have enemy dominion intentionally in much of my lands. Okay. So we'll go through the events real quick. We got some blood slaves. It looks like we got about 30, which is about as many as we've gotten so far. We defended this province from Ulm. I guess he was thinking I wouldn't put PD here. Who do you take me for, man? I'm going to put PD in my provinces. Okay, we killed these guys. We killed those guys, so both of our little raiding squads worked. Well, this was not a little raiding squad. We see a bunch of vans. Okay, so let's... That is a pretty big squad of vans. That's a lot of turns of capital recruitment. Problem is, these guys are going to get absolutely crushed by one of the big archer squads. So let's see where they were. Okay, so that's actually right near man's capital. Now, the good thing is, this army is really far away. This army could definitely kill that, but I don't know if man has anything right nearby. And if he can just break the PD on top of man's capital, that could be huge. But I don't know what will happen. I don't know what man has researched. There's a lot I don't know. This would be the safer move, is moving him on top of this. One of the problems with elves is they have pretty high cost units. It's usually hard to mass them, especially if you go for a blessed strategy. So it'll take them a long time to get this fort. Maybe enough time for man to even march this big army down there. So anyway, man didn't attack us, which is unfortunate, because I would have rather him made peace, but then kill his little raiders or something like that. Anyway, we're going to move these guys. We're going to take this back. We'll probably go take this back, and I haven't decided if we'll take that back yet. But these are definitely coming back into the fold. You can see we have gained much of our land from Ulm. This squad here, I could... Okay, so let's talk real quick. I haven't made a decision on whether I'm going to attack Ulm, and that's largely because I do not know what Utgard's going to do. He has gone and militarized our border, which is not great for me. But we're going to... Okay, we're going to send a pretty big squad here to kill these lizards. And upon killing them, if they do bump into these guys, I'm pretty sure, because we have a lot of flyers, that we will be able to kill them too. So that is fine. So we'll be doing that. If he does attack me, though, because he has a big army here, then yeah, I think we'll be okay. We're just going to have to pull these guys south. But anyway, right now we're going to claim this throne, which is kind of cool. It's a throne that's going to give us strength, which is definitely something we like. We'll also spread dominion, which will keep me from getting Dom killed without having to spend blood slaves on it. The other thing, this guy, you know what I really should be doing, this can recruit so many more jags in my other province, because we don't have sloth scales, or whatever you call them. So, I don't know if unrest actually affects recruitment points. Anyway. Okay, we're blood hunting here. We're blood hunting here too. I have a fair amount of unrest. I'm going to try to patrol it down. I've just got a few slaves on top of a mage. Normally you don't want to patrol with mages, but whatever. I got to get the unrest down. I need blood slaves. I'm not super interested in research efficiency. I really need to get power to survive through. I don't know how badly I'm being ganged up on still. I mean, man and I have made peace, but I could still be fighting both Ulm and Utgard, and that would not be good. And even if I'm only fighting Ulm, which I'm definitely going to be fighting unless Utgard attacks, then I need as many troops as I can as quickly as possible to kill Ulm before he starts getting vampires out. Because if you notice, we have thralls here and we have thralls here, and that means there's probably also thralls there, and what that means is his little vampires are running around. You do not want to fight Ulm once they have a lot of little vampires. We want to fight them when they have very few. And, yeah. But we're not going to attack them now, because we don't know what's going to happen from everybody else. Let's see, what are we doing? I think I'm trying to... I have a ton of slaves down here and over here, but I need to get some of the slaves up here so I can get my patrolling economy going. Like here, you can see I'm almost blocked from recruiting stuff. I don't think unrest affects recruitment points, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get any of these guys. So, yeah, basically we're moving in a bunch of slaves to do patrolling, and I'm going to try to get them up over here too. I really have to get my blood economy going. We are also putting some blood slaves on this guy. We're going to send him up here. He'll pick up some from here and then move on. And I believe, let's see. Okay, no, I'm not. I think, what am I doing with all my slaves? Okay, we're just doing more bind jaguar feats. I don't think I... Oh no, we're doing some. So we're making a sanguine dowsing rod. That's the other thing. I still don't have enough sanguine dowsing rods to really have my blood economy going. So we're definitely still looking to make a few more of those. Because I want to get this blood hunted. I want to get that blood hunted. I want to get this blood hunted. May or may not blood hunt that. Not sure. Yeah. I need to get my blood economy like on a whole nother level. It is not anywhere where it needs to be, given that we're already at turn 22. Yeah. So anyway, we'll see. In terms of research, we are still plugging away up alteration. We did get, I don't know if it was this turn. No, it was last turn. We got alteration 5. So that does open up wooden warriors. We have swarm from alteration 4. I think what we're going to do is we will prepare... nature mages are going to be key. I need to start recruiting more Nahuli. Especially up here. So probably next turn I'll start switching over to Nahuli. And I need a lot of them. And what I want to have them do, because I'll need them to research, but they can go into turkey shape and fly. And I'm going to want them, when I know a big battle is going to be coming, to hop in, do 2 wooden warriors and a swarm casting. And then with that, like if I have enough people doing it, it's only going to cost me 1 gem. And if I have like 5 or 6 people doing it, I'm going to get a lot of bugs. A lot of bugs. And bugs are really good when you have your glass cannons going off and attacking stuff. So that is the plan. I mean, they will probably, like for Ulm, they'll block all the heavy cav stuff and use their lance charges. There'll be distractions for the archers. And I don't need that much distraction. I need like 3 turns of distraction for my guys to kind of kill everyone. So hopefully they'll do that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, I don't think so. So I think that was it. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Oh wait, did we do outgoing diplomacy? We didn't. Okay. Midgard. The peoples of Mictlan are okay with you taking some of the wash, though we do regard the lake system as ours and the property. Though we do regard the lake system as ours and the islands the property of Midgard. We thank you for engaging the treacherous man in war. Beware, he will cowardly call others to fight you rather than face you in battle himself. And then a message to man. We'll be happy to go back to pre-war borders. We have a score to settle with the nap-breaking vampires of Ulm. Please let the council know if this is agreeable. Anyway. So pre-war borders would technically give this back to me. Though we'll see. I'm certainly not going to take it back with 300 dudes on top of it. Yeah, okay. The other thing, I need to take this probably, and looking at what I can recruit these guys who are kind of good. 25 gold though, 24 hit points, decent stat line, decent armor, and they have a shield. Versus these guys, which have basically the same stat line. They do about as much damage. I mean, a little bit less. But they have the little spiky, poisonous barbs, and they have a helmet on. And I think I would rather have twice as many of these guys rather than half as many of these. Now, these guys are more resource intensive, but I'm kind of cool with that. Okay. I think that's it. So, anyway, things are not looking quite as dire as I thought they would. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.